Thank you so much for joining me. So today we will be doing a lyrical breakdown of my single, The Radio. I really wanted to share my thoughts and feelings behind the song with you, so let's get into it.
We look straight and pretend the radio's broken again.
It's been miles and miles of dust and silence. Dawn exposes a bright, burnt sun. The air is threatening violence. We look straight and pretend the radio's broken again. So, for this first verse, I wanted an image that might normally be beautiful, like an open road with the sun rising, to sound ugly and uncomfortable. That's why I chose words like expose, burnt sun, and threatening violence. I wanted the listener to already feel the cold tension between these two people, these two characters. Having the natural word stresses for the first line gives it this downward heavy motion. Da-da, right? We have miles and miles of dust and silence, right? So it's giving that kind of heavy feeling. Our rhyming for the first verse is A-B-A-C-C. So basically, the first and the third lines rhyme, the second one is left alone, and then the last two are a couplet. They both rhyme.
I remember when we used to sing our favorite song.
Verse 2. I remember when we used to sing our favorite songs. No worries and feeling free. But now our sonic youth is sold, no more innocence to spend. The radio's broken again. So verse 2 is a pretty nostalgic verse. It's talking about happier times. There's always good times, right? And that is why people stay in bad relationships for so long, I feel, because there was beauty at some point. And you keep thinking it'll get back there, but sometimes it just doesn't. The rhyme pattern here is looser, giving the lyrics more of a conversational feel, which I think helps tie in with how personal this verse is. It sounds like they're just talking to you. Like, I remember when we did all these things and it was so great, but now we do not feel this way anymore, right? I still have the last two lines rhyme for cohesiveness, but I think what brings this whole verse together is all the S's. We have songs, worries, sonic, youth is sold, in a sense to spend. So there's still like something that's gluing all of them together. Verse 3. There's no laughing or holding or warmth this ride. It's a quiet battlefield. Too numb to cry. This wound won't mend. The radio's broken again. So verse 3, probably my favorite one, honestly. I really love the imagery of a quiet battlefield. I thought that was so eerie and uncomfortable. You know, when you've been so upset for so long that you can't even cry anymore, you just feel this emptiness, like you've almost used up all your tears and frustration. Well, this is what is being kind of explained here in this third verse. I go back to the A-B-A-C-C rhyme scheme of the first verse to give some stability to the lyrics. I'm stating facts. There's no laughing, there's no warmth, the wound won't mend, it'll stay sore. So that's why I wanted to go back to that stable rhyme pattern, just to further those statements and make them true.
Just yet, look at me.
Next up, we have the bridge. Just yell, look at me. When did you become so empty? We keep driving and driving and driving, but where have we gone? Here, I just want any kind of emotion from my partner. You know, they're not giving me anything. Give me frustration, sadness, happiness, hate, love, but they're just not communicating any feelings. And it's hard to fix problems when your partner is not willing to communicate. The structure here matches the lyrics. ending on a non-rhyme feels unstable, left open, just like the lyric here asking a question. We keep driving and driving and driving, but where have we gone? You know, we stay in this relationship, but we're not going anywhere. We're staying stagnant. Nothing's happening.
It's just a machine. It doesn't breathe. Doesn't love or feel like we do.
Verse 4. It's just a machine. It doesn't breathe. Doesn't love or feel like we do. You know it's not fair to put all of this weight on me. Okay, you win. You win. Fine. Is this what you wanted? The first half of verse 4, I'm talking about the metaphor I've been using this whole song about a car radio. You know, that's a machine. It's mechanical. It's technical. It's not like humans. It doesn't breathe. It doesn't have thoughts and feelings, and it doesn't desire. It doesn't want. The last half of it, I'm just saying, it's not fair what you're doing, and you're putting all this emotional weight on me and not taking any yourself. It's more conversational, this last verse, and structurally strays away from the other three. And now I'm just like kind of talking, you know, okay, fine, you win. And this is the tension. This is the climax to the big outburst that's about to come.
Is this what you wanted?
The end. Are you happy? Are you happy? Are you happy? Are you happy? Over and over again. Is this what you wanted? We're not happy. We're not happy. We're not happy. Over and over and over again. Is this what you wanted? This will be our last ride, and you can keep the car as a token, but the radio is still broken. Finally, the emotional release of the song is here. Letting go, all the pain, all the suppressed thoughts and feelings, just everything pouring out. You know, you can keep collecting other passengers in your car. You can keep having other relationships, other partners. But if the radio is broken, if there's something internally wrong, and you choose to not fix it, it will stay broken. The last two lines are sort of like a couplet, meaning that they are joined in rhyme as a unit. And I've been doing that and building that structure up throughout the song. And I want to end that way, just to give it a feeling of finally, it's the end, I'm done. I want to show that for me, I was finished with this ride, quote unquote, of a relationship. I chose to end on the one chord, the tonic, which was E in the song, to further that feeling of relief, you know, we're home, I'm content, I'm walking away.
But the radio is still broken.
To conclude, the radio looks through the lens of a person who has a withdrawn or apathetic partner, unwilling to end or to work on the relationship. I use harsh imagery and musical swells to create multiple emotions here: fear, anger, sadness, and hopelessness. I see people, especially women, but all kinds of people, feel stuck in emotionally unfulfilling relationships sometimes, and I really wanted to address that and let everyone know that has been in this situation that it's okay to feel frustrated and want better for yourself. You know, you're not crazy for feeling the things you are, and it is okay to leave. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope this gave some insight on the song, and go stream The Radio by Prismia. Thank you so much. Mwah.